Whether it's across the country or right here in the Big 12, there's plenty of really talented freshmen.
Yeah.
What separates you from everybody else?
I mean, I think I'm pretty versatile. I think I can play 1 through 4. I think I can guard 1 through 4.
You think or you know?
I mean, I know. But, everybody else has their opinions.
Hey, Matt, tonight the Arizona State Sun Devils have an opportunity to do something that's never been done before in program history. Let's clinch back-to-back conference championships outright, and they can do so with a win. Earlier today, I had a chance to chat with Sun Devils head coach J.J. Van Niel, and he didn't even want to talk about it. In fact, he said he struggles to do so because he wants to make sure his team focuses on the task at hand, and of course, that would be the Houston Cougars tonight. For the Cougs, they have their own motivation that includes getting off a 13-game losing streak. And potentially beating one of the top teams in the country would just be the cherry on top. Here with the winning coach, Matthew Mitchell, through 3 quarters, you guys only had 4 offensive rebounds. In the 4th quarter alone, you had 11. What was the difference on the boards?
Well, a lot of it's right there, standing right there. She really got after it.
Speaking of that young lady, the last game she had a buzzer beater. Tonight, a double-double, her first ever. What type of winner do you have in this young player here?
Well, she just plays with great energy. She wants to win.
For the first time in Arizona State Sun Devil history, you guys have clinched a conference championship in back-to-back years. To do it in a tough league like the Big 12, what does this accomplishment represent for this program? I know you didn't want to talk about it earlier, but now that it's done, how will you guys celebrate a moment like this?
We'll do a little celebration in the locker room. We're gonna get Chick-fil-A tonight.
Congratulations. Well, we'll welcome in Bailey Miller, who's really excited about the Chick-fil-A, maybe more than winning this conference championship. You won the team last year that won the conference title. To do it in back-to-back years, how would you describe this feeling?
It's so special.
Well, congratulations on the win. Coach said you will celebrate with Chick-fil-A. What's going to be your order?
I'm a tenders girl. I get usually like 3 or 4 tenders, so definitely the fries, some ranch.
Here with the third member of our crew, Chancellor Johnson. Chancellor, good evening.
Good evening, Jeremy, Austin. You two look lovely in your pink, and so do the Houston Cougars, who are rocking their pink uniforms in honor of the late, great coach, Kay Yao. It is the annual Kay Yao game as the Houston Cougars are showing their support in the fight against breast cancer. For Houston head coach Matthew Mitchell, this day is a special day for him as he had a chance to get to know Kay Yao over the years. In fact, he called her influential in his career. Now, for Colorado coach J.R. Payne, she echoed the same sentiment, saying that Kay Yao's impact goes beyond the X's and O's, but more so off the court as well. And if you know anything about Kay Yao, you know she always preach energy and effort, and that's exactly what we expect to see between the Cougs and the Buffs. Jeremy? Hey, Austin, Matt, happy opening day to you. After asking UH players one word to describe their new head coach, Matthew Mitchell, the term often used was energetic, and that's exactly the type of reflection he hopes to have on his team, whether offensively getting out in transition or defensively putting pressure on the ball. Yesterday, after talking to him, he said if it was up to him, the energy would be off the charts. Now, UTA head coach Sharika Wright knows what a Matthew Mitchell-led team looks like. They date back coaching against each other in their SEC days. When I asked her expectation of this new look Houston Cougar team, she told me 40 minutes of hell. Matt?
Pretty succinct, Chancellor. Good stuff.
Here with head coach Lindsey Edmonds, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
On the road against a rival and a powerful opponent, your ladies led from wire to wire. What are you most proud of from this performance?
I'm just really proud of our mental toughness and our togetherness.
Earlier this week, you said that of course, you want to win every game, but when you play the Houston Cougars, it means a little bit more. For 2 teams competing in the same city, that's now back-to-back wins.
Yeah.
What is the significance in the recent success?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great for the city. I think we need to continue doing this game as much as we possibly can.
Most teams want to be playing their best basketball around this time of the year. For you guys, your 5th win in 6 games. How important has this stretch been for a team that's trying to get on the right side of the bubble?
This has been a huge stretch for us.
Here with Kansas coach Matt Omer, your ladies got off to a fast start in both the first and the third set. How did that help set the tone in this match tonight?
I think a lot of that was just defense.
Hey, Matt, we started this match with a really cool moment as Arizona State outside hitter Ella Lewis had the opening serve in our hometown, taking on the Houston Cougars, and a number of family and friends were in attendance. We have Greg and Amy. Of course, they said they would not miss this moment for anything. They told me before the game about how proud they are of her. her and this entire team. There was no way they would miss this moment. Hey, Matt, we've seen TK Pitts impact early, getting a steal and getting out in transition, then also finishing with a layup to close the quarter. She has 5 points here early on, doing a little bit of everything, and that's exactly what head coach Matthew Mitchell wants her to do. In fact, he wants her to emulate one of the most impactful role players to ever touch a ball in Draymond Green, in the sense that she can do a little bit of everything and impact the game in so many different ways. He said her ability to impact us with energy and efficiency, and she's done an outstanding job of accepting that role, and she's a huge piece of the puzzle for what we want to do. And Matt, she's a huge piece in why the